Hello, welcome to Budding Hooks. I'm Betsy. I'm an intern here with the Cooperative Extension Office and a student at AV Tech in their culinary program. And today we're going to talk about hard-boiled eggs. So, we're going to use eggs and water. All there is to it. Pretty easy, right? So we just got regular old water and we've got our pot here on the burner. We're going to put our eggs in. I've got 3 here today. Set them in real gentle so you don't break them and ruin them from the start. We're going to pour some water in. And you want it to about 1 inch over the eggs. Not too much. Just enough to make them all cozy and covered. So there we go. Now I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to turn it on to medium. We don't want it to be, or medium high. You don't want it to be too aggressive at first, but we need that water to boil. I've got a lid here for when we're ready, and it also helps it boil a little bit faster. It traps all that heat in there. So I can recycle my egg carton because we're done with that. If you have chickens and you harvest your own eggs, you can reuse the egg cartons as you need to. So we're just going to basically wait for this to boil. It's going to take a little bit. So let's just talk about some weird things that can happen with hard-boiled eggs. So sometimes it might come out like really runny. That means that you just haven't boiled it or let it sit long enough. Because we're going to let it boil first, and then we're going to let it sit covered and have that residual heat keep cooking it for us. So we've got the heat on, we're going to make sure that it comes up to a boil, and then we're going to let it set for the correct amount of time, which is going to be 12 minutes for smaller eggs. If you've got really big eggs, like duck eggs or like those just really big chicken eggs, that's going to take about 18 minutes. So you just need to make sure that you always check your recipe and check your ingredients to make sure that they match the recipe. So we're going to make sure that we don't have undercooked eggs. So we're going to make sure it boils for the right amount of time and then make sure it sets for the right amount of time. Other things that can happen with it is really in the peeling process. That's the hardest because it's really hard to get it started sometimes. So we're definitely going to spend some time going over that to ensure that you don't have a really bad experience peeling eggs. Alrighty, our eggs have come to a boil now. We've just got like a little rolling boil, nothing too extreme for it. So I am going to turn my eye all the way off, keep the lid on, and move it to a different eye. Beware, this one's still going to be really hot, so be careful moving it. And now this one's going to be a little bit hot with this new pot on it. So we're just going to let it sit, set a timer for 12 minutes, and then we'll get to peeling. Hi, welcome back. So we've waited on our hard-boiled eggs. They have been standing with the lid. I'm going to be really careful because that water's still going to be really hot. I'm going to transfer it into a bowl. I've got some ice and some water in there. That's just going to stop the cooking process because we don't want really, really overdone eggs. So I've got all 3 in here. I'm just going to let them sit just for a few seconds. Then it'll be a little bit easier for me to handle as well. If you use a slotted spoon like this, you can get the eggs out without any of that extra water that's going to melt the ice. So, now that they're just a little bit cool, this is the easiest way to do it for me. You're going to have a clean surface, and you're just going to crack, just gently. Don't really hurt the egg. Just gentle, gentle, gentle. Then you're going to feel when it starts coming apart. You're going to go over a bowl. And you're just going to gently take the egg. So if you can see, the shell is brown, then there's like a little film that's white right under it. And if you can get to that part and peel that, the shell's going to come with it. So you're just going to pick up gently. You don't want to puncture the egg or anything. And you're just going to keep peeling. And see, I can get a little strip going with that film. And all of that's just going to come right off. Oh no! Okay, so I've got a piece here that's a little punctured. So that one might not be the best one for me to display as a deviled egg. What I can do with that, I'm not going to throw it away. I can either eat it just like it is, and it's not a problem at all, or I can save it and make our egg salad out of it. Since egg salad's going to get all chopped up, it doesn't matter how pretty the eggs are. So you can use all of your kind of wonky eggs for that. So I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to look for a piece that's coming apart real easy. Let's see here. I'm just gonna start real nice and gentle and try to get under that film. There we go. There we go. We're getting some big chunks off. It doesn't matter if you get big pieces off, like I got, oh, look, all that in one piece. It doesn't matter. You can take as much time as you want to get it off. And there we go. We've got a really pretty egg there. Last one. I like hard-boiled eggs in my salad. Oh, there's one of our timers. I like them in my salad. You can have them as a salad. You can just eat them with some salt. That's really tasty too. Just a great way to get some protein in your day. So I'm gonna just keep peeling this. It's got that film. And then as soon as I get this one done, I'm gonna go check